which I do not know. PC do not have no connection. That's why I've been dropping no videos on it. Right. Also, one more thing, the visual. That's the one thing right now that could get straightened out anytime. Also, also two is I'm you can't be in I can't stay in the same like the place that I'm in right now is not the place that I'm gonna be staying at in 2026. So as let's say right now I'm moving 2026, right? Which makes sense, right? The connection that's in here is not going to work no more as I'm get out the goddamn spot. It makes sense anyway. And also three is certain videos I cannot post because I got some videos like certain tutorials explain certain tutorials you cannot make or they're gonna flag you channel. They won't tell you nothing's copyrighted because it's not gonna be copyrighted. That's why I don't fuck with YouTube like that, right? Because that don't make no sense. Although they can only flag your YouTube your video or put one strike on your channel is your videos is copyrighted. So your videos don't have to not be copyrighted. They still could put one strike on your YouTube channel. So certain tutorials I cannot post because you look it up right now. You know how I know this is true because I watch other people's tutorials too, and when I go back to it, the video has been removed or the channel has been got removed. So look, as you post certain tutorials on your YouTube channel, they'll take your video, flag your video, take your YouTube channel down. That's why I don't watch other people's tutorials because you come back to the same tutorial, you see the video missing or you see the channel was gone. The reason why the channel was gone, somebody said, "What's up?" The reason why the channel is gone is like the reason why the channel is gone because somebody either reported your videos or YouTube don't want to see you have no videos on there at all. That's why. And also the reason why I do not post videos because I'm gonna tell y'all something. I make before we get to anything. Yes, I make GTA 5 modded accounts for the old version and the new version. I make GTA 5 modded accounts because I never came on YouTube and said that. I only said that. I only said that off YouTube. I didn't actually say that on YouTube. Yeah, I talked to people on the Xbox. They told them that and told them they could go on their PC and do it. But I actually never told y'all that I could make GTA modded accounts. No, so y'all not aware of that. So that's why I'm gonna tell y'all right now. I make GTA 5 modded accounts on PC only though. Only on PC. Steam games, Epic Games, and Rockstar Games. But the easiest way to do it is Rockstar Games. I'm not gonna lie to you, cause I ain't gotta do all that extra shit. You just give me a password, email, and also one more thing. I do not I do know what I do. When people give me their password and email to their Rockstar account, and I'm done modded account, I do not go back in that account. Cause what is the reason why me going to back at your account is I'm getting paid off for making modded accounts. I don't need your account. Just pay me to mod your account. It's not worth it to me to go back at your account and mess with your account. And I already did what I needed to do for your account. That's why people be trying to. That's why people people say, "Oh yeah, I want you to make me a mod account for certain games." People don't be trusting people because people be doing shit like that. And I've been actually making GTA 5 modded accounts actually in 2024. But I revealed it too late. So I actually been doing that shit before that. I've been doing that shit since 2024. But then I revealed it last year. So actually, the same year I revealed it is not the same year I started. That's how it goes. That's why. Also, the same reason why I also modded other accounts and I make other GTA 5 modded accounts the same way. I also just don't do it with games. The same thing that y'all on this, like right now, videos. Let's say right now, y'all on there and y'all watching, paying for subscriptions. I do not pay for subscriptions. I'm gonna always find a method or something to not pay for y'all pay for subscriptions. I do not pay for subscriptions because I found a cheat code how to not pay for certain shit. Like people that be making beats, like the beat apps, because I also make beats too on my other channel. The people that make beats, right? They got a certain app that they make their beats on, but you gotta pay to do certain things, to post, right? I do not do that. I find shit how to do it without paying for it. So I'm actually living by as I want it, and I got it without paying for it. That's how I got it, and not stealing it. This is by finding certain shit. This about finding certain stuff. That's how I want it. I got it. Cause I find the cheat code to certain things. I started off with finding cheat codes for real shit and for the fiction shit, and then it goes up to the real shit. Then I start doing it with apps. Then I start doing it with real shit. Then I find method how to do certain shit. Now I'm finding the method how to make money and do all this extra shit. So think about it. You always know somebody that know how to do that shit. He don't know that he got a potential. He got a potential of doing something to get some money. Like he don't know he got a potential to find real life methods to get money, as he always find a method how to do shit for video games. That's why I say it's different. Or you find a method. Right now, I did not been paying. Y'all paying for movie subscriptions? That's on y'all. I don't pay for movie subscriptions. Like I remember a time where they used to not to speak on this movie because I really don't really watch this movie at all. I remember a time in what was that? 2024. Yup, 2024. In 2024, I remember a time it was a movie that came out and I did not pay for it. And I still see that the movie did this. And I do not go on websites. It's also an app too, also. Not a website. Apps and websites. The same reason why. I do not go on apps. I know. So you know why? I'm gonna tell you this right now. The apps, the websites get you viruses. The apps do not get you viruses. That's where you find the real shit. And I don't get viruses from the apps at all. The same reason why I don't post shit. The reason why I'm not, also the fourth reason why I do not post videos is, like I actually ended right now I actually been poster 2026. I actually been start making content. But the reason why I didn't stop making videos, the reason why I stopped posting videos, because I was making modded videos for people. Like I was making modded accounts. So I was not worried about posting videos. I was worried about making modded accounts and try to get people to buy. Or I do it one time for somebody, so I can say, yo, is I'm legit, yes or no? And then they say, yeah, I'm legit. That's why I do it. Also, another thing that also, the reason why I also don't post videos, because also I'm modding shit also, because I also gotta find videos. Oh, also it's all about thinking about what you want to make before you make it. So right now, You think y'all think out of nowhere I just start making a GTA movie or any type of movie? No. You have to think about what the fuck you wanted to be. And then you can't think about shit that's not gonna then there's not gonna that they don't have it for. That's another thing. So right now, let's say I got y'all 1, 2, 3, 4. Y'all supposed to have a EOD 5th episode, but y'all don't. I never cancel it because I never made it. They cancel. I can't cancel something that was never made. So that's why it's not canceled. Remember that. I can't cancel nothing that wasn't made. I only could cancel something. I actually could have canceled the 4th episode, but I did not. That's the only one that could have got canceled, but it did not get canceled. So I'm not canceling. I'm not nobody's not stopping me from doing something to stop me from doing something that I'm doing. So I'm not canceling something because one person have an opinion at me. Why you think why I did not cancel? I could have been, I could have been canceled the other fucking episode a long time ago. That shit was like 2024, and I dropped it 2025 on January 4th. The 4th episode on January 4th, 2025. I could have been canceled there. That's the reason why I did not do that. Cause look, and this is the reason why you never should. This is exactly why you never should quit. Cause look, I had a plan on canceling that episode, and as soon as I dropped that episode, the EOD 4th episode, ended up becoming the most popular episode out of every EOD city. That's exactly why I'll never cancel it. You see? Now, if I would have canceled that wouldn't even be on top right now. That just proof, do not give up. Because look, I had a plan on canceling that and it ended up becoming the most popular EOD episode I ever made. That's exactly why I'm not canceling that, because people opinions. Because look, as I would have canceled that wouldn't have been number one top. So in general, as I'm doing something, or in general, even I'm talking about regular content, even in general, as I'm making like skits or gaming videos, it don't matter which one it is. I'm not going to stop doing what I'm doing because a little bit of people. As I got more people that support, let's say right now, I got more people it's only a little bit of people saying negative shit in the comments. And there's more people saying positive shit in the comments. While I'm focused on what the negative people saying, and I got more positive people. I got more people saying, as one person say something negative, or one person comment and says something negative, that do not mean nothing. Because the majority of my comments is not saying that. Let's say is that majority of my comments is saying something negative. I still don't care about that. Because you know why? Because at the end of the day, you still gave me a view. The older you will not know what I'm doing unless you go click it and view it. You will not respond to what I'm doing unless you hear what I'm doing, or unless you watching what I'm doing. That's why I said that. And also the same reason why I'm not responding. I don't have enough time to respond to nobody comment. Like, I don't really have that much negative comments. Well, I do have negative comments I don't respond to. Sometimes you make a negative comment, I put a laughing emotion under your negative under your comment. So you talking bad or you say something, a comment in a video, or say something. I'm not going to get mad at you, or I'm not going to care about what you say. One thing I'm going to do is not going to respond. As I do respond, I'm going to just put a laughy emotion, because I'm not going to take you seriously. You care that because I don't care what you say. So I'm not that mean at the end of the day, that mean I'm not focused on what you saying. Because I was taking you seriously, I wouldn't drop no comment or laughing emoji in your comment. Not because not because you're getting a response. Because I don't give. Actually, I do not respond everywhere. So the only reason why I'm not making no videos right now, because I don't have no connection. That's what thing I'm saying. And the reason why I do not respond to comments, because I don't give a fuck about what people saying. So the same reason why I don't drop video, the same reason why I'm not dropping videos, because a certain thing is going on, or a certain thing, or I'm fixing something, right? Or I'm working on something. The same reason why I don't respond to nobody comments on the internet or off the internet. Because I don't care. So this is the reason why I'm telling you, the reason why I'm making this to tell y'all, this is the reason why I'm not posting no goddamn videos. Or I'm not posting no videos right now. Because I don't need to post no videos right now. I don't need to post no videos as I get y'all updated why I'm not posting no videos. Do you know why I'm not posting no videos? So you don't need reason why when I'm not gonna post a video. No, I ain't gonna lie. Is this a little short video? Then I could post some shit. But is it not a short video? I'm not gonna post it. Now, is this a long ass video, like 20 minutes, 10 minutes? I'm doing that shit on my PC because it's more easier to edit shit on your PC than your phone. You can edit shit on your phone too. Don't get it twisted. It's easy to edit shit on your phone and your PC. It depends on what you edit or how long it take to edit also. Right? But I got more shit on my PC right now than on my than not on my PC. Right now. This is my goddamn PC. See this shit right here? Mod menus. Look what the fuck I've been doing. I don't have no look. I'm gonna prove to you I don't look. I don't have no goddamn connection. Look. Why you think why I've not been posting? Look. Fuck doing it. The thing about that's why I said, even when I make videos about exposing certain shit, I always show you reason why. I just don't tell you. I'm gonna show you at the same time. So you gotta understand. Nothing on this bitch. No connection. The same reason why on this bitch right here. Now I've been marked the reason why because I've been just not making certain shit. Like right now, what's that thing at? Look, pay attention. Look. See this right here? You see this one right here, right? You see what it say? TPTS job by mods. Look, I've been making my own GTA mods right here. I just can't upload them. Look. See? I got it right here. But I can't do that because I'm going to connection. The same way I've been doing it with the other shit. Look, you see, look. You probably don't see it. You see it? You see it say baby the shooter? Loading stream. Loading screen. I'll be doing the same shit for a good minute now. As you see physically nothing wrong with my laptop on my PC. It just don't got no connection. That's what we're doing. was make sense. It don't got no connection. That's the only thing that's everything else is good. Once I'm back online, I'm good. And I ain't gonna lie. More when I say that I was supposed to make something. Now I did. This is the video that I see a negative comment on. Somebody said, "What the fuck are you talking about?" Somebody said that. You know that that shit that I say in May 2025 was actually supposed to be a GTA movie, but y'all think I'm talking about a Zodiac sign. That thing I didn't do no goddamn Zodiac sign, bro. I just told you, oh yeah, my birthday is coming up and I'm a Cancer, but that's not got nothing to do with no Zodiac sign. I just that the reason why I made that video because my birthday is coming up, and plus at that time my birthday was coming up, and plus I had a new name to make a new GTA movie. Like I got EOD City, and then I got some other shit. The reason why I make GTA movies because GTA movies is like entertaining. It's more longer. You could watch something and chill and watch it. Like it's a real life movie, but it's not a real life movie. That's why I make GTA movies because you could sit there, you don't got to sit there and watch stories. You make GTA movies, everybody gonna want to watch it. Even if they don't know what it is or none of what it's about, they're gonna try to check on it and see what it is because it's in a movie form. You turn the game into the movie form, your own movie form. That's why I say when I was making that video, I was talking about two different things. But one comment don't know what I'm talking about. So the other comment said, "What the fuck are you talking about?" Was I was That's the comment I put a laugh emoji onto also. That's also the same reason why I don't make content because not nobody else stopped me making content. Also, y'all know mother before 18 I actually, to be honest, I made this channel when I was 13 years old. Don't believe it or not, you can look up what day I joined it. I was 13 years old when I made this channel. But I started posting when I was 17. So actually, I don't have to actually make a brand new channel to start. Only thing I do is change the name to the channel. I don't gotta make a brand new channel. No channel is brand new that I make. I'm gonna tell you that right now. That is this channel. I don't know how many years this channel is, how old this channel is actually, because I'm not even counting it. The channel was at least like a minute, like at least like 6, 7 years. Oh, but the videos I post is only like 1 year ago. The longest is 1 year ago. Also, another thing, the reason why I also not be posting videos at the same time, because 17 is different from 18. You all know that. Now this is my other YouTube channel. My other YouTube channel get took down. I would have a video of my 17-year-old birthday and my 18-year-old birthday, but now I only got one. My 18-year-old birthday is the last video that I post. That's it. So obviously, also, I'm not gonna be making no goddamn video or a YouTube video or a gaming video because You got real stuff to do. You got real shit to do. That's what it is. Which that makes sense. Also, doing YouTube don't get you paid right away. It takes some time to start making money off of YouTube. Everybody know that. So when I'm doing that, I'll be doing something else. That's also another reason why I'm not posting. Also, I will post and I'll make some videos and post some videos, but I'm not really focused on anything it could take some time to do it, but I could be doing something else while I'm watching this go up. Like right now, while I'm watching the YouTube channel grow, I could be doing something else besides just going on YouTube or posting on YouTube. That's what I'm saying. You understand what I'm saying? That means that I'm not going to be posting on YouTube if I got something to do in real life. Make sense? Oh God, you know that makes sense. As I got stuff that I need to really be focused on in real life, while I'm fucking going on the internet, I know I got something to do, something I need to be doing. The internet takes some time to go up. We know that. So as the internet, it takes some time to grow your channel or grow whatever you posting. Right? That means that you gonna focus on the YouTube channel or focus on what you need to do in real life. You gonna worry about what the internet? You gonna worry about the focus on the internet or focus on real shit? That's what I'm saying. That's another reason why I don't post in months and months and months. I would need to post in months. That means because the obviously it's something that I need to be doing. And even when I was when I was not even 18, even when I was 17, I was doing the same shit. Love to change the same thing. I was same thing. The same thing. I was the same reason why I'm not posting videos and not posting shit in months and months while I was 17. The same thing I'm doing when I was 18. So that did not change about doing the same thing. It's not because I don't want to make a video. Because I'm doing what I'm supposed to be. I'm doing something that I need to be doing. Because actually, in the summertime, I didn't post shit at all. And now on this channel, but on my last channel, I did not be really posting nothing. You know why? Because I don't need to be posting anything. Because I'm doing something. Also, for the people that say I'm not consistent, you are not. You don't know. You think I'm not consistent. Somebody that's not. That's how you know I'm really consistent. I really was consistent, or really was not consistent. One, I had 3 YouTube channels, right? But 4 because I'm gonna say 4 YouTube channels because I got the channel I make my beats on. That's why it also count too. But that channel is good, 100% good. I had 4 YouTube channels, right? 2 got took down, and I got 2 left, right? I had the regular Baby 60 Gaming 1, and then I had the Baby 60 Gaming 2. Was the second version up to the other channel, right? Now, somebody that could get their channel, somebody that could get their YouTube channel took down twice and still go back and make another YouTube channel, don't matter how many times they should get took down. They just gotta know that certain things certain things that you post, they not just don't post, right? That person is consistent enough to make another channel, right? So they obviously did not give up. That mean I obviously did not give up, because I would have gave up. I would have had this. Would even be my this would this right. This would not even be my fourth channel right here. Is that the truth? Then so why do I have 4 YouTube channels? is that so? Is I really didn't want to do something, or I really quit it. I would have even came and make. I would have made the Prince the Creator YouTube channel, because this is my fourth YouTube channel right here that I'm on right now. So I wouldn't even make this YouTube channel as I wasn't consistent. Because when people get their YouTube channels terminated and took down, they don't do YouTube and never again. That's why people don't know what they is, because people keep giving up on this, keep giving up. You take a loss, you start again. Don't take too many losses, but you're supposed to learn the most time you should learn is only 2 times. The third strike is over. And this is my third. I don't have a third strike. Only took a loss 2 times. That's it. Exactly. That's it. So if you take a loss, start again. If you take 1 loss, that'll mean you give up the next time. That's too easy to give up. You would easy give up. That mean, because you could lose something 1 time if you don't want to do it a war. You even try to even do it a second time. But I'm not saying waste your time on something that's not going to work either. But I also say, because you lose 1 time, that'll be you won't win the next time. So if you was consistent enough to go and make your first channel, you consistent enough to make another channel. It don't matter. And also, this don't have to be got nothing to do with no YouTube channel. So you lose something or you take a loss, that'll make give up another time. Keep giving up. That means that you not right now. As I want to make this YouTube channel, that means I just quit all of my talent. That means I just quit my talent because I took a loss. I took a loss, so I quit my talent, which don't make no sense. Exactly. So that means I quit my talent. That means that I gave up, or I want to do something, or something's going on. But it's not quitting. That's what y'all remember. Most of the time, I say you take a loss, you start again, again. I I actually post. I actually made the crazy thing about it. This not around that time, but almost around that time, I dropped a sample that called "Start Again." It said you take a loss, you start again, and again. It was a medley sample though, right? I obviously doing exactly what that sample that the sample that I'm dropping actually doing exactly what that sample saying exactly what the song is saying. I'm actually really doing. But I ain't dropped that because that. But I also dropped that because it was I liked the melody sample, so I sampled the melody version and I dropped it. But when I think about it, after I dropped that, I actually started again. That time, all the YouTube channel got took down, and I started again. Around the same time, I dropped the start again sample. So it do make sense. That's why it really don't matter is what time I post or what time I don't post, because I did not give up. Also, certain videos that I did not post, that don't mean I didn't give up. And there's a reason why I'm not posting certain videos, because I made so many tutorials. I don't know what tutorial got me terminated. Unless only I know specific tutorials that didn't get me terminated, and what tutorials that did get me terminated. Like, as you saying, like, you get a tutorial how to install something for something, right? But it's a certain type of tutorial. I'm gonna tell you, you know why? Because they ban hack cheat tutorials sometimes. That's why. So that means I still will be posting tutorials, but a stuff for the cheater code ones, hacking shit, cheater code, hacking the games. Those ones, I'm not going to post those ones, because those are ones that got me terminated. Those are ones. So as I know, like the song say, I take a loss, I start again. Once I know that's the reason why I took a loss, I'm not gonna do the shit again, because that's gonna make me take a loss again, and I'm gonna have to start back over again. Big sense, right? That's exactly why I did not post no more of those, because I could have been posting more of those, but I did not, because those are obviously the ones that you know how I know this is the truth, because those are the reason why the other channel got took down. Also, people was reporting my videos that we do not fuck with, because they mad because we say something about, but we don't give a fuck about them people. Also, the tutorials, and the reason why I know the tutorials, because I also go on YouTube sometimes, and I don't know how to do something. I'll go watch somebody else's tutorial, and I'll come back a year later. I don't see their tutorial gone, and their YouTube channel took down. But only thing they was doing is posting tutorials. That's the only thing they was doing. So, and don't get it twisted. They normal tutorials. They not like some crazy ass tutorials. They just normal tutorials how to do normal shit. But what you doing, like anything like a hack cheat method or some shit like that, they don't let all them tutorials slide. That's why. And I seen that with somebody else's YouTube channel. That I was watching. So obviously, no. My YouTube channel, I was doing the same thing. Makes sense. That's why I say I'm not gonna post. I'm gonna post tutorials, but I'm not gonna post home budget tutorials. I'm not gonna post no hack cheat tutorials. Like, who gives a fuck if I go on the thing and I say, yo, I know how to mod games, or I could do this for you and make this for you, but I'm not actually showing you how to do that. Not because all of them, some of them tutorials, you could get terminated, or if you don't get terminated, your video, they flag your video. They don't have to flag your channel. They're gonna flag your video first, because it's the video. The reason why. Then you keep doing the same shit, or keep posting different versions of how to do different hacks to different shit, they're gonna take the video down. They're gonna terminate your channel. You can look it up right now. You look up right now, do tutorials, and you look up do you look up like hack cheat tutorials could get your YouTube terminated? They're gonna say yes. You look it up. That's how I know. So that was the reason why. So I immediately don't post to make those. I know how to still do the shit, but now what I'm gonna just do is just tell you I can mod it for you, and then I can tell you, only thing I can do is tell you, yo, I can mod your your game for you, and that's it. I can model your game for you, and that's it. But I can't give you tutorial how I'm modeling your game, because them hack cheat tutorials get your channel could get 3 strikes on it. That's why. So now I'm just gonna use that shit to mod accounts, not use it to not use it to show tutorials how to do certain shit. That's the reason why I'm not posting. That's why I said it makes sense. And also one more thing is, let's say you also sometimes you gotta make sure legit, because of course you could know how to work with your own make your own shit, but sometimes you also gotta try and see if it work with somebody else shit so you can make sure you legit. And that's why I did. That's why I know 100% I know what I'm doing, or I won't get you terminated. Now the reason why, because of course my shit gonna have more shit than everybody else. I overdid my shit, so that's why I got banned. But I'm not gonna get other people banned. That's only me banned. And that's why I'm saying. That's why I said I'm not gonna make certain things unless I know what I'm doing. No. And also, this is another thing. Is you making something or you doing something, right? Is you making something or doing something, right? Is y'all pay attention to what I'm saying? Is you making something or doing something, somebody's gonna talk down you. It could be somebody that's on the internet, it could be somebody that's off the internet. So right now, if somebody say, well, is you want to get, this is what people say. People say, oh yeah, so is you want to get people to buy your accounts and model if you want modded people accounts, you want to get clientele to start selling modded accounts and doing this, you gotta do it this way, you gotta do it that way. How a motherfucker that's try to tell me what way to do my shit if they don't even know how to do it themselves? Which they don't know how to do it themselves. So you don't know how to do this. You don't even know how to monitor accounts to know how you go about monitoring an account. But you arguing about you telling me how I should do it. That's why I say you don't focus on people's opinion, because people have opinions about shit that they don't know how to do themselves sometimes. I ain't saying everybody, but people do. Some people will tell you, well, tell you what you should do on your videos or how you should do your videos because that's their opinion. My fans is not even saying is you don't is I'm showing you something and my fans is not even saying the same thing you saying. And they like the video, how the way the videos is made, or they like how what I'm doing. Why would I need you one person? I don't need nobody to keep no opinion or how I should do my talent or how I should go about doing my talent. If that's what the fans like. That's another thing. So some people will tell you, oh, well, you could do it this way and do it that way. That's other people's way. Now, if you was doing something no different. You was doing something, you was had a talent, you was doing something, right? I'm not gonna tell you what way you should do it, unless you're doing the wrong way. And I'm obviously not doing nothing the wrong way. so I know what I'm doing. So that means somebody else could tell you you're doing something. They don't. Some people want you to do it their way. Some people won't feel like you doing it in the wrong way, but they want you to do it their way. That's obviously that's those obviously opinions. People have their opinions about how the way you should do something and how the way you should not do stuff. Those that's not just those is not just about not just videos and in general people do that. Not just videos, not just me making videos. Now right now, let's say right now, as y'all used to me doing a certain thing, right? And I'm used to y'all used to me posting a certain videos, right? And then let's say right now, as I show somebody I know how to do this, right? And showing them my talent, and they say, I ain't gonna lie, I think you should have did this way. It should do this way. Because look, when I show new people, look, this what it is. I show new people I could do this and do that, right? Show people new people my talent and say, I feel like you should do this way and do this way. This motherfucker, I know 100% sure I just met him. He don't know how to do none of this shit I'm doing, right? But he tried to tell me how the way I should do it. And I already did it, right? I already did it. And the fans like it. But you try to tell me how I should not did it, and it already up there, and the fans already said they like it. So obviously, I don't even need your opinion because number one, you don't know how to do it, and it's already completed because everybody already messed with it. Exactly, it's already completed. So why would I need your opinion about something that's already finished? Right? That's what I said. Because somebody tell you to do it your way. Or do it nobody else's way because everybody wants you to do it their way. You do it their way. Some people, you only do it a way. You only do it some people way unless they 100% know what they doing. Somebody that think they know 100% doing that don't mean they know what they 100% doing. You have to actually have to know something. You don't know nothing about it. Don't speak about it. That's what it is. So right, you know nothing about what I'm doing. Don't speak about what I'm doing. You can have opinions about what I'm doing, but you can't. If you don't know how to do it physically yourself, what is going on? Now, I would differ. You run into somebody that know how to do the same thing as you, and they doing the same thing as you, and they more higher than you, right? And they say, "Well, this is how I did it. This is how the reason why I did it." And I got, and again, somebody say, "Yo, this is the way how I do it, and how my like this is right now." Somebody said, "This is how the way I do it because." This is the reason why I got my channel grew fast, or this is how I grew fast, right? On my channel, right? Now, obviously, okay, yeah, that person doing that, but some people tell you shit. Some people will tell you, yeah. Some people will say, oh yeah, I this is how I did it. I did this and I did that. People will talk about what they did, but don't show you how to do it. That's what it is. People will tell you, oh yeah, I know how I do this and I could do that. But when you ask them, they're gonna say, you just gotta do this. They not give you full instructions. Is your attention is not is your attention is not good, or your attention is not good, or your attention is not that really help somebody or show somebody how to do something, don't tell them. Don't talk about something that you can't do. Don't talk about something that you can't do for them. That's the general. That's the reason why people is doing what they do right now. That's why you think why you think why right now I could be watching a whole bunch of people videos how to do this and do that. It's that fucking video right there. It's no that video or what that person said in the video is not. If they just tell you how to do it, and you want to know how to do it, and then when you ask them, yo, how I do this, if they don't teach you how to do it, and they just tell you, oh yeah, I did it this way, their intention was not to show you how to do shit. Their intention is to tell you, oh yeah, they did it, but not show you how they did it. And you know how I know this is truth? Because I've talked to other people that YouTube channels that's higher than me. On God, that's what they said the same shit, and they said, oh yeah, only thing you got to do is be, yeah, we know you got to be consistent. We know that. Either is you either some either you doing something that you're not telling, give me the right instructions, and I'm listening. Either you don't want your attention is not to actually help me grow, or you just run around telling people you could do this and do that, but not help them to do it. Right? So you watch a lot of people videos and say, well, I'm making this. This is how I make my money, and this is how I make my videos. This is how I do this. As I don't feel like tell you is a thing about it, as I didn't feel like doing something, or I didn't feel like showing you how to do something. That was different. As I did something, I didn't remember how I did it. I just did it. But people, that's not majority of times people do it. People remember how they did that. 100% sure because they keep doing it, so they remember 100% now. That's why when you talk to other people that do YouTube, do something, anything, making money or doing anything successful or doing how to go up or how to grow yourself in general, a lot of people, and don't never pay attention. Don't never anything that you see on the internet. Do not believe everything you see on the internet, because the internet is not real. The internet, they don't have a whole bunch of real shit on it. They got real shit on the internet and they got fake shit, but they got more fake shit than real shit. The only way you want that either figure out, you want to figure out how you're gonna do it yourself and then start from the bottom to get up to the top. Because obviously it's 2026. Nobody's not teaching you that. Be honest. People gonna tell you you should do it this way, but people is not actually. People is not. You know, sometimes people want you to do something that they're not even doing themselves at the moment. So they don't actually know how it feel this year or whatever year you in, how to do it, because either they not doing it, or they don't know how to do it, or they stop doing it, or either they know they only. Some people they know how to go know which way to go by doing it. So that's why they tell you to do it this way and do it that way. But as you don't, right? As you don't, you can say, yeah, I did this and I did that. Yeah, that's good. But everybody, it's 2026, right? Obviously, the same way everybody thinks, or the same way how, like you see, like support was different, and you think support is the same in 2013 is the same in 2020 something? No, support levels change with a year change. Remember that. So you think the same way you see how people was getting support in 2020 and the 20 teens, it's not going to be the same way in 2020s. The same way people get support in the 2020s, it's not going to be the same way in the 2030s. Because it's that you see back then in the teens, it was different from the 20s. That's why everybody wished they could go back to the goddamn teens. Why you think everybody saying this year was way better than the 20s? Like it still have people fake support, but now these days it's more fake support. It's like the older the world get, the more faker the world get. Also, the more older the world get, the more faker support you see. The more fake support you see. Remember that. That's And guess what? Somebody just said in the chat. Somebody just said in the chat said you ain't born in 2013. What? No, 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 no. This nigga just said this in the chat. He said you ain't born in 2013. Let me get on you now, since you want to come in and jump. I'm born in 2007. You could have. I'm gonna tell you this. You could be any age and have a talent. Dumb motherfucker. That's one thing. So I don't have to be 28. I don't have to be born in 2013. That's another thing. So while he's in the chat saying you ain't born in 2013, you could have a talent to be any born in any year. Long as you know how to talk, walk, and do normal things, you know. So it's people that's 4 and 5 years old that had talent, that could do shit that's people that's younger than us. So while you over there talk about you ain't born in 2013 in the chat, you obviously you obviously a fake ass supporter too. That you tell about you ain't born in 2013. What did my year got something to do with? What do the year I got something to do with born? And guess what? I'm born in the beginning of the 2000s, 2007. On top of that, I'm born in 2007. So I lived and I was born before 2013. Dumb motherfucker. So I know. I'm not born in 2013. I'm not born in the teens. I'm born in the beginning of the 2000s. It's a you're just saying whatever. You never in mind. You don't make sense. I don't make sense. How I don't make sense is I say, yo, I'm born in 2007. That's literally 18 something years ago. I lived all the way to the teens to the 20s right now. As I started doing some talent before, as I started doing shit, or I started knew how to do talent. I had some type of talent that I knew how to do. Right? And I try to get people to support it around that time, right? And I'm still doing it again. Think about it. I'm still doing it again. Right? Everybody is not the same. Everybody, the support was not the same. So right now, 20 teens, people look in the 20 teens, people was support was different. Now as you try to get somebody to support you in the 2020s, it's different too. Dumb motherfucker. So I don't know what the fuck is he in the chat saying I don't make sense. You coming in my chat telling me I don't make sense. A lot of people saying that the 20 to support that was in the teens is not the same way as support that's in the 20s. So you over here in the chat telling me that I don't make no sense or I'm not born. Oh, think about it. Even if you're not born in the teens, right? There's other people that was born before you that could tell you that would actually live this and live that year and live past that year that could tell you how you think why we know how the fucking back in the days was, because the people in the back in the days told us how it used to be when we was not born. The people from that generation told us this is how it used to be, and now it's different. You think that's the new generation? No. So you don't make no sense. So you telling me that I'm not born in 2013, and also I don't make sense. You see, Now, matches I would argue with the. I might argue. I'm not arguing with nobody in the comments at all. I'm not arguing with y'all in the comments. I'm just telling you that's not the same way. So let me ask you a question since you want to jump in, since he want to jump in. Let me ask him a question since he want to jump in. This is what I'm gonna tell you right now. Ask you a question: is the teens the same way as the 20s? Yes or no? That's how we're gonna slow it off. We know we dealing with people that think they know what the fuck they talk about. No. Okay. Is the support in the teens is the same way the supports in the 20s? No. So the fact that means shut the fuck up. That's all I'm saying. That's really what I'm just saying. That's why you think why look. That's why you think why he stopped being silent. Why you think why he stopped being silent? He didn't come back and say nothing because he know that don't make no goddamn sense. He he know that don't make no goddamn sense. It's people saying that the 20 teens is not the same way as the 2020s, right? And also people were saying the 20 teens, the support that was in the 20 teens is not the same way as the support that's in the 2020s. What the fuck? What else I have to say? Is the teens are different from the 20s, and the supports in the teens were different from the support in the 20s. What else I have to say then? And also I'm not gonna argue with you in the comments. I'm just gonna correct you in the comments. You know, I'm not gonna argue with you. And also, no more, no more 6'7". We stop saying 6'7". No more. Don't say no 6'7" in my comments because I keep saying 6'7", 6'7", 6'7". You keep spamming 6'7" like a motherfucker. Stop the 6'7". I don't. I fuck 6'7". It's 627 because that's the fucking year I'm born. That's the month and the day I'm born on. Fuck 6'7". Not born on June 7th, so shut the fuck up. That's the only thing I'm gonna say. And also the shit that y'all worshiping is represent the seventh demon and the sixth demon. It's a certain the sixth demon is the certain type of demon, and the seventh demon it's the sixth demon and the seventh demon, and you're working the two different type of demons. You know that those that 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 is the sixth. It's a certain type of demon, and that's the sixth one, and that is the seventh one. That shit right there is demonic that y'all went around talking about 6'7". Don't say no 6'7" in my comments. I told people that also on the other shit. No, don't say no 6'7" in the comments. It's 627 because I'm born on 620. Don't matter of fact, don't even run around saying 6'7" at all. Rappers only speak on your number, your birthday. Now you can say your birthday, but don't run around saying 6'7". That's not your birthday, and also that shit you worshiping is not. It's not. It's demonic. You're worshiping. You run around. That is a ritual. Just y'all run around. You doing a 6'7" ritual because that right there is not something that you run around. Is not what you think it means. And the nigga that made that is also demonic himself. But y'all don't know what 6'7" means. Actually, I have the screenshot. What the fuck? Actually, I could show you what it means right now on live. What I even tell you. What you since you want to keep saying it. I found I found out what it means right now, and I got it right now on me. What the fuck else I have to say? No more 6'7". You run around saying 6'7". You're not even rapping your own. You rapping 6'7" so hard. You're not even rapping your own birthday. A lot of people you're not born on. Even people that's born on June 7th is not overly doing it. Come on. Don't when we having a conversation, do not drop no 6-7 in the comments. Do not say that. No 6-7. Matter of fact, I'm a ban 6-7 from saying in my YouTube channel because everybody. Only thing I'm keep hearing is the 6-7 shit. Don't say that. You don't know what that shit mean. Don't be running around saying shit. Because the people that y'all over here worshiping, you want that, and you know y'all know the difference from a ritual and a good ritual and a bad ritual. Is you doing? You gotta know it's totally different from it. I hope you know that. A ritual is just something that you just keep doing over again, every day, every morning, right? Keep over and over doing it. It got good ones you could do good shit and bad shit, but that right there is something bad behind it. So you're obviously doing the demonic ritual. You're not doing the regular. You're doing the 6-7 demonic ritual. That we don't come over here saying that. I don't run around. You don't see me running around screaming 6-7. I don't fuck with that. I don't run around screaming 627, and I'm born on 627. Exactly. Y'all glazing right now. That's called glazing. What you doing? You're glazing. And you're glazing some demonic shit on top of that, which you don't even know what it means. You are part of GBC, the Glaze Boy community. I know that you I know you not over here talking about it was 6-7. Everybody glazing that bitch like a motherfucker. And you glazing because you keep scamming that bitch in my comment. On my live. You glazing some demonic shit. No more spamming 6-7s. That's what I'm at to say. No more 6-7s. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't spam. I don't spam run around saying I'm born on. I don't spam. I don't fucking spam. No, I don't spam 27, 27, 27. You think I'm running around spamming 27, 27, 27? And I'm born on the 27? Think I'm running around spamming 627, 627? No. I know my birthday, so I don't have to keep spamming something. I know I'm born on 627, so I don't have to keep spamming 627, 627. And even if I wanted to, I could because that's my birthday. But that's not y'all just over here. Even and also because that's your birthday is born on June 7th, that don't mean you also gotta be keep spamming 6-7. Because the 6-7 that they represent is not the same thing. That don't got nothing to do with no birthday. That got something to do with demons. That don't have nothing to do with no birthday. So you could be born on June 20. You could be born in June 7 and still not. You still don't be running around saying that because with that what you represent don't got nothing to do with your birthday. That means something else. That 6-7 is totally different from the 6-7 that's on your birthday. I don't give a fuck what you're born on. June 7, 2007. I don't give a fuck you're June 7, 2006. It don't matter which your birthday is. You shouldn't run around saying no 6-7. Y'all need to store. Y'all need to store. Y'all need to start representing your own number. You banging the fuck out of that number like it's a game, and it's not a game. You fucking glazing. You glazing numbers that represent the 6 demon and the 7 demon. You are doing a ritual. So get it. Don't spam that. All that shit right there. That gotta get out. We don't want none of that energy over here. Don't not spam none of that shit over here. And you won't come. I by now see no 6-7 comment. Cause I'ma delete the comment. I don't give a fuck if I got 0 comments. As I had 1 comment. Don't spam no goddamn 6-7. Nothing that don't spam no 6-7 here. Nothing over here, got nothing over here. We don't worship none of that shit over here. At all. You better believe in some God. You better go read the Bible or do something. Talk about 6-7. Nigga, you don't even got 6-7. You only got $67. And you only got 67 million. You don't got. You're not even born on the 67. You don't even have nothing right now. And the crazy thing about it, right? I'm not even running around saying 67, 6-7, because I know the meaning behind it. Even before I found out the meaning behind it, I was never running around saying it. I never fucked with that. And also, look, remember one time. Let me say something right now. One time I went to the hospital. I mean, not the hospital, the care center, right? And they checked my heart rate. It was 67. But you think I'm running around saying 6-7 because that's my heart rate at the moment? No. And I'm not even spamming that shit. And my heart rate is 67. The last time I spammed it, even though it's not no more. But in 2024 it was. And that shit came out. That was not out the time what I did that. The time I found out that song was not even out. So you think I'm running around saying that shit either? No. Fuck 6-7. Cause I'm not, and I'm talking about that shit right there, Pacific. Y'all need to stop saying that shit. For real. As a matter of fact, fuck it. I'm finna show you something. I'm gonna put a green screen on. I'm gonna put a green screen on and show you the reason why you should be saying that shit. I'm back. I'm gonna put a green screen on and show you the reason why you should be running around saying that shit. Also, somebody broke it down. What do it means? This picture. You see, he broke it. Look, I'm gonna show you right now. You see, even though this is a video, right? He broke it down. What do the 6-7 stand for, right? Stop running around saying that shit. But also, this is not just everything right here. This is also not just represent this that also. No. Even though I'm just showing you that they always represent the 6 demon and the 7 demon. Which, if you came saying you believe in a God, you run around saying 6-7. Which that don't make no fucking sense to me. What you need to do is speak on whatever you got on. Go get your you not even rep your birthday. Rep the numbers that you born on. I don't give a fuck if I'm born on the 27, 2007. You think I'm running around? You think I'm just keep running around spamming 27, 27, 27, 27? No. Y'all worried about y'all over here worshiping some demonic shit y'all went around worshiping this shit. Where y'all all went around following trends with no success, or try not to even get no success. Only thing you do is just follow trends without no success or with no talent. That's not even a talent. That is a ritual, and that's not. And it's not a certain thing. That's why you see. That's why you think why, because something come out, I don't automatically jump on it. That's called glazing. Like what I said, you're a part of the GBC, the Glaze Boy community. And y'all want to get really heavy on the GBC shit, y'all part of the Glaze Boy community. Y'all not even just part of the Glaze Boy community. Y'all throwing GPs. Y'all throwing y'all doing glazing parties. Cause now you over glazing that shit. Now you turn that shit to a glaze party. That's Geo right there. You glazing off right now. Why you think chat? Why he left? Why you think why he left? Why he left the chat? Because he know what I was saying was truth. He left immediately. That's why I said nobody don't spam no 6-7. I'm gonna make this one warning because I'm tired of that bullshit. You on my chat or you watching my videos, don't spam no 6-7. The only time y'all niggas could spam a number for me is my birthday. When I tell you, oh yeah, it's my birthday, say okay, 627. That's my birthday. That was the last time I ever said any number was on my birthday. 627. And I posted it was my birthday when I turned 18. And I made a video on my birthday. So I said, you don't see me run around spamming numbers and keep saying numbers over and over and over. Even on my birthday, I'm not running around saying 627, 627. It is 627, and I might run around saying it. That's what I'm saying, bro. Y'all quick to jump on shit. Glazing is not a good thing. Because you could be glazing something that you don't even know the meaning behind. But now when you find out it means something demonic, now you over here saying, oh, I didn't know that. Because you was fucking glazing. You don't want a glazer don't want to find out no information. They just want to glaze everything before they get the information. They even find out they didn't even get to read the book yet, and they're already glazing the book. What I mean, you didn't get to read the book and you're already glazing the book. That means you didn't even get to find out what shit mean before you start jumping on it. That's what I'm saying. So just to get that clear, no more of that. Also, don't expect that your blessings are getting blocked and you run around saying 6-7. Don't expect that you ain't got no fucking success. Don't run around saying that. Don't wonder why you don't got certain things. Because you putting that into your life. You don't see you spamming that bullshit in the chat, but that's not got nothing to do with me. I'm not running around saying it. That's you running around saying it. I don't even know how many fucking times you did that. You at least said that 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7. You said that shit 7 times. Seven times? Really? What do I have to screenshot this bitch? Because I definitely will screenshot this motherfucker. And the motherfucker that don't know what I'm talking about, I'm gonna screenshot this motherfucker. So you can know who I'm talking about. No more of that. I'm making this very clear. I don't give a fuck if I'm on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. No matter what the fuck I'm at, I don't give a fuck if we in person. Do not come around saying those 6, 7 around me. Don't run around saying that shit around me. Bad enough, people already doing a risk. This is why I'm gonna break it down right now because people don't recognize they be doing this. People don't recognize that. Oh, somebody said, okay, bro. People don't recognize. I'm finna explain something to you right now. You know, I'm finna break something down to you. I'm gonna put it in group script too. I'm finna break some shit down to you right now. Y'all remember what? So look, they said that we got 3. Look, I'm finna break something down in a way you probably didn't recognize. Since everybody want to be glazing and want to throw a GP all the times. You could take that shit to the GPC. But something that you did not know, also, you know what they say, you got to eat 3 meals a day. Remember, repeat, they say you have to eat 3 meals a day, right? I'm finna show you something. They say you got to eat 3 meals a day. Right? You got to eat 3 meals a day, and we got 365 days in a year, and we eating 3 meals a day, right? That means that we ate 1,095 meals and 365 days. More days, we ate more meals than how many days a year is. Think about that, right? Now, look, this is exactly why I'm breaking down since you want to glaze. Or y'all want to know what the fuck shit means. Right? Now, you did that, right? They did say that we got 365 days in a year. They said that. Yeah. So, in 365 days, you already ate 1,095 times. What's you know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about. Now, after you get 1,095 times, add how many years you've been doing that. And that's how many times you had been doing it. Now, we're going to take the 1,000, right? And 195 times how many years you've been doing it. Why did you do it? I'm back. Now, that's why I'm explaining. I'm gonna break it down right now to you. So everybody want to spam the 6, 7 shit a lot, but you don't know. Now, is it 365 days in a year, right? And you eat 3 meals every day in them 365 days. You ate 1,095 times, right? Now calculate 1,095 times how many years you've been doing it. If you did that for 10 years straight, you ate 10,950 times. Right now, you probably don't figure and say, what? Hey, you did that shit 20 years straight. You ate 21. You ate 21,900 times. And nigga, you did that 18 years. You did that 19. You did that 19,710 times. And you did that 40 years straight. You did that 30. You did that 43 times. You did that 43,800 times. And you did that 50 times, 50 years straight. You did that 54,000. You did 54,750 times. Right? Now you break that down for the comeback. Watch this. Just gonna split in right now. You did that 1,000. You just gonna split in right now. You did that 1,000. You ate already 50 times. Already. You already 50. You ate 1,095 times for 50 years straight. Because it's 365 days, you eat 3 meals straight, and 365 days, that's 1,095. As you did that for 50 years straight, you ate 54,505 and 750 times, right? And 505 and 750 times, right? Broke it down. And one day, look, right? As you eat 6 times 3 is 18, right? It's 3 times 6 is 18. Times 6 is 18, right? 6 times 3 is 18, right? Your sixth day, you ate. On Saturday, that is your last value meal. You ate 18 times already before a week, right? As you eat 3 meals every day, right? Think about it. 6 times you already ate 18 meals, and on the sixth day, and 6 days. 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6 is 18. 6, 6, 6. So on your sixth day, you ate meals. On your sixth day, that already 6 3 times. On your sixth day, that's 6 3 times. On your sixth day, you eating 3 meals. Think about that. Six. Think about it. 6 6 6 6. Nigga. Since you recognize that, right? Brother, why you think, and then look, remember this, right? On the thing, right? Why you think why the first meal actually really tell you what you really doing? People don't pay attention. When you eat your first meal, it really told you what you doing. Breakfast, right? Breakfast, right? Break fast. The only way you can break your fast is unless you keep overdoing something, right? You keep overdoing it, you're breaking your fast. And where's overdoing something? Gluttony. And gluttony is what? A part of the 7 deadly sins. So that is a 7 deadly sin that you're doing. A part of the 7 deadly sins. Right there. Just off the rip. So that is a deadly sin ritual. And you want to tell me that don't make no sense? Probably don't say, oh, it don't make no sense. It makes sense. As you do that, on, you calculate all that, you already know breaking your fast. You have to overdo something to break your fast. So overdoing something, definitely overeating, it represent gluttony, and gluttony represent is a part of one of the 7 deadly sins. So you're doing a deadly sin, you're doing a deadly sin, you're doing a ritual deadly sin. Then, so you're overeating. That's why they promote you gotta eat 3 meals a day. Why you think why they keep promoting you gotta eat three? That's why you think why they keep promoting you gotta eat 3 meals in a week. 3 meals in a week. That's 21 times already. Remember, think about it. You already ate more than 365 times. It's only 365 days in a year. You already ate 1,095 times. Every year you eat 3 meals a day. And as you calculate how many times you did that every year, that calculates to a decent amount of years. And that's gluttony. And gluttony is a part of one of the 7 deadly sins. Think about that. Gluttony is a part of one of the 7 deadly sins, and I'm gonna show you. Fuck that. I'm back. Now look, since you want to do that, I'm back. Now look, since you want to do that, I'm gonna show you. What sin that's up there that completely what sin and what sin you doing it is you eating 3 meals a day and 360 eating 3 meals and 365 days. What sin you possibly could be doing out of the 7 deadly sins? Gluttony. That's why they have you keep doing it back and over, repeating the same thing back and forth. That is a deadly sin ritual, because we keep doing something that represents a deadly sin, and you keep doing something, and that also is a ritual. See, gluttony. So you not even just doing that. You're doing something that's why out of every sin that people won't stop doing. It don't matter. It's over a certain sense that people will stop doing. Every time you eat, that's that one sin. That one sin, you know, that one sin right there, people won't stop doing. Only some people stop doing it and snapped out of that. But the majority of the people is doing it. Eat 3 meals a day and eating 3 meals in 365 days. They got everybody anticipating one of the 7 deadly sins every time you do that. And also, you also recognize the reason why, or they say, oh yeah, 3 meals a day. What's another thing that got something to do with 3? And I'm just come back. I'm gonna just come back to you, explaining. Okay, I'm back. Now. Okay, I'm back. Now, they say you gotta eat 3 meals a day, and we know that, right? Why do you think why they pick 3 meals a day? But it's not about they pick 3 meals a day. Think about it. Who would love to keep doing it? The 33 Masons. Motherfucker. 3 meals a day. The 33 Mason. Why you think why they keep putting 3 meals, 3 meals, 3 meals? Think about it. 3 meals. The only thing that could mean something that they could be mean something that got something to keep doing with 3 3 It could be something to do with the Masons. Why do you think why they don't have a problem with eating 3 meals a day? You ever recognize that? You ever recognize that, bro? That's why they keep saying that, bro. That shit is so funny. And that's crazy how people they recognize that. That's why they keep saying 3 meals a day. I said, what is this 3? What is the 3 meals a day? What is the 3 coming from? And then they got 365 days. Another 3. Plus the 3 meals a day. But this, look. The 3 meals a day plus the 365 days in a year, right? That means is you take that 3 meals you eat a day plus the 3 that's in the 365 days and put 3 together, that is 33. And the only people I know that do that 33 shit is the Masons. The 33 Masons. So they everybody eat 3 meals a day. And that's what you've been doing. That's why gluttony is a sin. 7 deadly sin. It's a part of 7 deadly sin. That's why they said it's a part of this. That's why they say gluttony is a part of 7 deadly sin. The 7 deadly sin. Because you're overeating. Who told us that we got to eat 3 meals a day? That was saying they put together. The people that run eating 3 meals a day, eat 3 meals a day, is not something that got nothing to do with God. That is the government. The government is the Illuminati. They just separated it and call it different things, but they all the fucking same people, right? That's why when they say eat 3 meals a day, because you're overeating. You're not supposed to really eat a whole bunch of meals a day, and you already ate 1,000 and something, 1,095 times a year, and you calculate that 1,095 times, like I said, how many years you did that 3 meal ritual, it will calculate to more years. The more it calculate to more years, than your age. More years than your age. You ate more times than your age. Are you telling me that's not overeating? That shit is crazy. So think about it. That is a 7 deadly sin. Why you think why they always put in something with 6 or 3 or 12? 6, 3, 12. And sometimes they use 9 too, right? So they can flip it over and make it a 6, right? That's the reason why they keep doing that. And that's the same thing about the 18 shit being 18. 6. They didn't choose. They didn't choose. Oh yeah, you got to be 18 years older to be adult. Because people that don't know, in 1970 and 1969, we all know 18, 19, and 20 was not grown. They was minors. The reason why they stopped at 18 so they could make 6 3 times. 6 3 times. Let me say you again. The reason why they have to stop it at 18 to make 6 3 times. and that equals 18. They didn't stop at 19 because it's not going to they didn't stop at 19 because it's not going to calculate to. They didn't stop at 19 because it's not going to calculate to 6 3 times. So they're not going to say 19 or older. They're going to say 18 or older. Why you think why they got 12 months, right? Why you think why they got 12 months? And they got 12 zodiac signs and 12 grades. So it could keep making 6 6 6 6 6. That's the point. Is they want to make something, they want to double that, is they want to take that 12 and make that double that and make that another 6, that will only calculate to 18. And I knew that before I was 18 and 17. I knew that before I was 18 and before I became 18. So that's why they keep promoting you gotta be 18 or older. 18 or older. And you recognize what I'm saying? They promote that you gotta be 18. You know what that's just what they tell you. When you get grown, you are fully assessed to do when you get grown, you get 18. What they saying is you are fully assessed to do every 7 deadly sin. Every 7 deadly sin you assessed to do. Pride, greed, lust. I'm telling you. Think about it. That's why you say you got to be 18 or older to start doing certain things and all this extra shit. All the stuff that they tell you allowed to do is a part of the 7 deadly sins. That's why when you recognize the 3 6 make the 18, and you get 18, you allowed to do, you are fully access to do all the 7 deadly sins. You're grown now, so that means you could be lust. You could do all this extra shit. Pride, greed, you are fully accessed now. Even though people that's 17 and all that extra shit, they still be doing it. But now the system gives you fully access to do every sin because now you're adult. That's why everybody's smoking, drinking, and all that extra shit. Because now you are fully access to do the 7 deadly sins. You think about that? That's why they keep telling you 18 or older. That's why I say you're 18, you are adult, but you're not a real adult. You 18, you're adult, but you're not actually a really real adult. Because that was some shit that they put together. That was some shit that they put together. That you gotta be 18 to be an adult. They put that together. Think about that shit. And I'm gonna just tell you that right now. It makes plenty sense why they would choose 18. Why you think why on your 6th day, why you think why on your 6th day, why you think why on your 6th day you eat 3 meals, right? Why you think why on your 6th day you eat 3 meals, you ate 18 meals on your 6th day, and 6 3 times is 18. On your 6th day, you ate already 18 meals because you ate 3 meals a day. And that is calculate to 6 6 6. 6 plus 6 plus 6. Even though people don't think about it like that, that's why when I went on the TikTok thing and I said, VR stand for 666. What Rockstar did the other shit? Because it do. It means the same shit. Now, if they would have said VR, nobody probably would have recognized that shit. Think about that's why they say, well, it makes sense. Why you think why they promoting to do certain things? So you gotta be 6 3 times to do every 7 dailies. You're now you fully access in the system to do every 7 daily cents. Why you think why when you hit your 6th day on Saturday, you eat 3 meals on Saturday, you ate 18 times altogether in that week before a week. So all this stuff that people's doing and we doing is a fucking ritual. The ages, the way we eat, nigga, everything.